Well, I guess we just lost Connie there, so we'll get back to her in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, we want to keep you smart and healthy. Now, we all know it's the flu season, and according to the CDC, flu activity commonly peaks in the U.S. around January and February. But seasonal flu activity can occur as late as May. And the average American can spend up to $200 a year on over-the-counter drugs. So this is why Dr. Becky Welchel, who is a naturopathic doctor from the Phoenix Holistic Health Center, is here to share with us some things that we can do at home to help fight infection or cold or flu. So thank you for joining us, Dr. Becky. I appreciate your time. So first of all, tell me a little bit about how, we can basically prevent from possibly getting some colds or flus this season.
That's a really good question. I think one of the most important things that we all probably learned when we were kids is cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze,
right,
and wash your hands.
Or don't do anything like this where you're just wiping your nose on your sleeve.
So definitely the most important thing is wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be your best preventative.
Okay.
Also, we're teaching now our children to cough or sneeze into your sleeve so that you don't spread the germs through your hands if you can't get to go wash them.
Right, instead of like this. Because I've always wondered this, when you cough into your hand or sneeze into your hand, then you go to shake somebody's hand or you go to touch the computer screen, so you've just spread your germs. So I think this is some really good advice there, to cough or sneeze into your shoulder, if you can.
In terms of also staying healthy, preventing colds and flus or any illness, eating healthy, drinking plenty of water, those are two really big things.
Okay, so no fried chicken and a beer for lunch, maybe?
Right, or at least not every day.
Okay, also, you think sleep is good too? Make sure that you're getting enough sleep also.
Definitely.
Okay.
The immune system works best when it has all the components that it really needs.
Okay.
So sleep induces lots of endorphins, different hormones, melatonin,
right,
all help the immune system and the entire body work the best it can.
Okay. Now, really quick, just some background information for people who aren't familiar with a naturopathic doctor. How are you different from a medical doctor? Just so people can get some background information on that.
Naturopathic doctors have similar training and similar prescriptive rights. We order labs. We can prescribe antibiotics or drugs when we need to, but really our approach is to go after the root cause of what's going on.
Okay.
We look for what's really going on, what's causing your symptom. Let's treat that, and let's treat the whole person, because maybe it's not just your heart that's making your blood pressure go up. Maybe it's the stress in your life.
Right, could be
maybe
emotional.
it's your diet and what you're eating.
Okay. So you kind of look at the whole picture and try and figure out why we're causing these.
Right.
And instead of just, solving that symptom, you're trying to solve the whole problem.
Right. And we also definitely try to use very safe, natural therapies instead of prescription drugs. And we only go to drugs when we really have to.
Okay. So when it comes to fighting, let's say you got the bug, you had fried chicken and beer, and you didn't get any sleep, and you came across someone who sneezed all over their hands and wiped you, so you're sick. So what are some things that we can treat a cold and a flu with? What are some things we can do?
Well, that's a good question. Since the cold and the flu are both caused by a virus, we can use kind of the same things at home to get us through. So first of all, eat healthy, but only if you're hungry.
Okay.
That means, like you said, stay away from sugar, fried foods, processed foods. Those all actually lower the immune system, so it can't work as well. The next thing is, even if you're not hungry, be sure to stay hydrated. That means water, dilute juices, herbal teas, things like that, to make sure that you have enough water to do all the things that your body needs to do. Next, I've brought a few things that you can do at home.
Okay. Okay, now while we get this all set up, real quick question. What is the difference between just like a regular cold and like a flu or virus? What's the difference?
They're both caused by a virus, and they have a lot of similar qualities. Your energy is totally zapped. You feel terrible. You maybe have a cough or a sore throat, sneezing, runny nose. The difference is that with the flu, you usually have a higher temperature.
Okay.
And you get body aches and chills also with the fever. And then you can even have diarrhea or vomiting.
Okay. Now, Dr. Beck, I hate to cut you off here because I know you're going to show us something that we can do, but we got Connie back up, so we got to check out the zoo. So let's go see what Connie's doing at the zoo.